Hello, magical butterfly. Welcome to the new moon in Aquarius energy reading. In this reading, I'm going to tap into the energy of what the new moon has brought in for you, for the collective. The new moon in Aquarius happened on February 9th, 2024 at 5:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:58 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The energy I have been channeling for this new moon is really just bringing in the new, helping you connect to your throat chakra so you're able to speak it into existence, to be able to really speak and communicate to yourself, to your spirit team, to spirit, to help you set intentions and to be able to physically manifest these intentions into your life. Learning how to manifest from a 3D perspective, a 3D atmosphere, and a 3D energy. So this is going to be a collective reading. So I want you to sit back, relax, close your eyes if you feel guided to, allowing the messages to come forth as they're supposed to, as spirit intends, taking only what speaks directly to your soul and releasing what doesn't. So I'm going to be using two decks for this reading. The first deck is the Moon Child Tarot to just tap into what energy this new moon has brought in. So there was a card that flew out, so I'm going to take that card first. So the card that flew out is the Four of Swords. So swords is air energy, and Aquarius is an air sign. So the Four of Swords is typically coming out of slumber, coming out of a sleep, waking up, coming out of the dark and into the light. In this deck, the meaning of this card is reevaluation, meditation, solitude, recovery, and rest. So the question that this card asks in this deck is, are there any lingering burdens that need my attention? So if there are things that you want to manifest in your life, and we're just going to generalize it because this is a collective energy reading, what is it you want to manifest in your life? What do you have a problem manifesting in your life? There are burdens. Maybe the burden is you don't believe what you're trying to manifest can come into your life. Maybe you don't feel you're deserving or worthy. You have a fear of the past repeating itself, or maybe you live rent-free in your head over a situation, making this situation more of a 5D energy, a 5D situation, and you're just not sure how to take what you want in your 5D energy and shift it into 3D energy, because sometimes it's easy to have the dream, it's easy to have the fantasy, but then there's that period of time where when you want it to be in your life, but then it starts to come into your life, or it comes into your life and you run away from it. So the Four of Swords is showing you it's time to allow yourself to illuminate to you what burdens are lingering, maybe what fears are lingering, maybe you're not communicating or acknowledging the communication you're getting from your higher self, from your thoughts. Maybe you're trying to hear all the things that are going on in your mind, because remember, there's three voices that we have in our minds. We have the intuition, which is connected to our third eye chakra, which is our instincts, which is what we completely 100% feel. Then we have our ego, which is that really loud voice of fear, and that is tied to the third voice, which is the mind chatter. So the mind chatter is where your thoughts just come in. It just tells you things and it makes you doubt. And when the mind chatter and the ego come together, they will silence out the intuition and make you not want to believe what your intuition is telling you. So understanding that you have the power to balance out the communication in your mind so you can get a clearer picture on what these burdens are that you need to release from yourself once and for all, because you don't want fear and doubt living rent-free in your head. You want positivity, optimism, and your intuition living rent-free in your head, because the Two of Cups shows me that a love relationship is something you want to manifest. In the collective, those that are in separation from a specific person, or maybe you're just wanting to call in a love partner, calling in that forever love, but maybe you just don't know how. And maybe there's burdens, maybe there's something from the past that you're still clinging to, holding on to, or perhaps you have some unfinished business with someone. So what Spirit's telling you is to surrender. Surrender to your feelings, surrender to your emotions. The Two of Cups is tied to water. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Connecting to your heart space. When you connect to your heart space, you become physically present in your body. You listen to your feelings, you listen to your emotions, you understand that even if they don't feel good, they still are how you're feeling right now. And that's when you can ask yourself questions on how can I make myself feel better. So in this deck, the Two of Cups is about cooperation, resolution, love, passion, and union. So the questions you ask yourself is, have I learned to appreciate myself, flaws and all? So let's dive deep into that question. Have you learned to appreciate yourself, flaws and all? Because we all believe that there's a perfect person out there for us, but nobody is perfect. We are all perfectly imperfect. So, can you look at yourself in the mirror and 100% like what you feel without your eyes going to a specific part of your body where you start telling yourself, oh, I gotta lose weight, I gotta start working out, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. So this is where you do the mirror exercise, where you look at yourself, and when those thoughts start to happen, you change the perception, you change your perspective, because you have to truly love yourself for who you are, flaws and all, right now, in this moment in time. For you to physically bring in another person into your life who is going to love and accept you, you have to love and accept yourself first. And when you can have that true, unconditional love of yourself and say, hey, you know what? Maybe my body isn't what I want for myself, but I can get there. I can start working out, I can start walking, I can start exercising, I can start changing my eating habits. Maybe I'll cut back on going out so much. Maybe I'll start cooking for myself. Whatever it is, that is when you will start to ask yourself the next question for this card, which is, what is my true perception of love? So understanding that your true perception of love is finding union with another person, but before you can do that, you do have to find union with yourself. And I know a lot of people get confused with that, or they don't understand why, because when you can have unconditional love for yourself, you are filling up your cup of love. You are making yourself feel complete and whole. You are filling the void within yourself, because then you're not looking for another person to complete you, because you complete you, and now you're just finding a partner who is a vibrational match, who completes themselves, and together you complete the world, meaning you complete the world where you two create a world for yourselves. You find that deep soul connection, you find that feeling of true intimacy, and true intimacy is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. You find the whole package. You find the partner, the lover, the friend, the companion, the supporter, the protector, the rock. That's what you find. So what else has this new moon brought in for the collective spirit? Okay, there's 3 cards that want to come out. The first one is, it's brought you the universe. So I want to look up the meaning of this card to get you the message on what exactly the universe is bringing to you. This is going to be challenging, I see. Here it is. So the universe card represents the peak of a soulful journey. When the stepping stones of your path join in brilliant completion after all you have gleaned and built along the way, you can now look back on all of your accomplishments and take time to celebrate and rejoice, because this card brings completion, ascension, clarity, success, and arrival. The universe asks you the question, are you ready to ascend to the next stage of your story? In my Awaken the Divine Feminine group coaching, we are now starting module 2, which is your next chapter. So that's what the universe is bringing you with this new moon. Are you ready to ascend to the next stage of your story, your next chapter? Because the question you have to ask is, what is coming to completion in your life? What are you saying goodbye to? Who are you saying goodbye to? I like to say this because I found when I'm trying to determine if someone or something isn't for me, I ask the universe, show me if they're a vibrational match to me. Because if somebody or a situation is a vibrational match for you, they're meant to be in your life. But if they're not, then you will find it very easy to say goodbye. Because the Four of Cups is telling you, maybe you hold on to the past, or maybe you're holding on to a person or a situation out of obligation, or maybe you just feel if you let go of it, you're going to lose a part of yourself. But the Four of Cups in traditional tarot is telling you, focus on the big cup that is still being handed to you. Don't focus on the 3 cups that have spilled over and are empty. The big cup of love that is still full is the one you're giving to yourself. The number 4 brings in opportunity, because the Four of Cups tells you you are about reorientation, to not doubt, go into introspection to allow stress to show you what it needs to show you. And basically the Four of Cups is telling you this is where your shadow side is going to come into play. And the question you ask yourself with this card is, how can I work with the depths of my shadow? And then how can I break out of my stagnant patterns? So this is showing you, the universe is showing you what is coming to completion. What is your next chapter? What is in the next chapter of your story? Who is coming with you? What is coming with you? And what's not coming with you? Who is not coming with you? Because you want your life to be the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a celebration. It's a coming together. It's just all about abundance coming into your life, having your community, having fun. So you want to be able to have your soul family, your soul tribe around you. But what Spirit's showing you is that in order for this new story, this next chapter to start, you have to be able to completely surrender and get into your emotions about what is physically coming into your life. So I do see, for some of you, there is love coming in. There is a career opportunity coming in. But you have to put out the intention with this new moon to set the intention to believe it's possible. So let's get you some guidance messages. I'm going to be using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle deck to get guidance messages for you, for the collective, to help you with your next chapter, with your story, on how you want to write your next chapter, your next story, because remember, you are the manifester. You are the creator. You are the author of your story. So with the new moon energy, you have to attune to the divine. So this is specific if you are a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. You have to balance your emotions. You have to attune to the divine to know that this new moon is showing you this is your reset. This is your new beginning. And what this new beginning is going to show you, that it's time to go for it. So by the time we are in Aries season, you are going to go for it. You are going to have the confidence to be able to go for it. Because you're going to learn how to be humble. You're going to learn how to trust your intuition. You're going to learn how to push through any insecurity. So, especially if you're Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, Cancers are very emotional, water energy. Cancers will tend to run away. I'm a Cancer sun, so I do have this flaw in me. But I also have accepted the fact that sometimes I do need to retreat into my shell. But I don't go to my shell anymore because I'm afraid. I go into my shell to retreat, to reflect. So I can process what I'm feeling and understand what I'm feeling, so I can make a decision that's an intuitive-based decision, because that reveals to you what you need to see. When you can see, okay, well, the reason this isn't happening is because I don't believe it's possible, or because I'm trying to force something. The best thing to do is when you realize you're trying to force something, especially if it involves another person or a group of people, is to just surrender and say, you know what? That's when I tell myself, okay, am I a vibrational match to this? Why do I want this so much? Why is this so difficult? Is this a vibrational match for me? Because the minute I ask the question, is this a vibrational match for me? I stop thinking about it, because now I want the universe to answer me. And that is how you step into your power. And I've learned that. It's how I step into my power. It's how I understand that if I believe in good luck is going to come to me. Just like if you believe in bad luck is going to come to you. So it's all in the perspective. It's all in your vision. So set your perspective by seeing the bigger picture. And seeing the bigger picture is to see it for what it is. This is a full moon card. Full moon is telling you, let it be illuminated to you and to shine. To completely shine, to let the sun shine, to let you know that brighter days are ahead, and practice gratitude each and every day. And when you have gratitude for everything in your life, whether it's good, bad, in between, you will see how you will have the confidence. That's what the Leo energy brings. Having confidence, going wild. You will be able to go deeper into the depths of your feelings, the depths of your soul. You will work very good with your solar plexus chakra. And when you need to take a reality check and go back in for that, is this a vibrational match for me? And if it's not, you will learn to forgive. You will learn to speak those words, and you will continue to embrace the flow of life, because you know that everything that is meant for you is never going to pass you by. Everything that is meant for you is right around the corner. So in this new moon in Aquarius, you are being guided to move forward. There's no more looking back. There's no more looking in the rear view mirror. Just look ahead. See what's in front of you. Enjoy the journey, knowing you're going to get to your destination. You may not get there in the time you thought you would, or on the path you thought, but just trust that the destination is just the fun part of it. The journey is the real adventure, and the journey is how you find yourself. So I do hope this energy reading has brought you clarity and guidance. If this resonated for you, if this helped you in some way, please let me know in the comment section below. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. Make sure you have the bell notification set so you can be notified when new content is posted on my channel. If you are interested in booking with me, you can go to the description box below to get the link to my main booking site, butterflyintuition.com. I have my full list of services, as well as the mini readings I offer on Wizio. That link is also there, along with all the ways you can connect with me outside of YouTube. Thank you for being here. Have a magical day, night, or afternoon. Love and light to you.